Guys, welcome back to my channel. This reading here is for Scorpios, the 16th through the 31st of January 2018. I pre-shuffled your cards, so we're going to dive right in, okay, Scorpios? As always, follow your own intuition in anything that's going on in your life, all right? In any situation. If you're a subscriber, thanks. If not, subscribe, hit the alarm, hit the like. All right, guys, so let's see what's going on for our Scorpions. Hey, I'm a Scorpio rising, guys. Alright. The first card we got for Scorpio is the Wands, the Two of Wands. The second card we got is the World. The third card we got is the Moon. And the fourth card we got is the King of Cups. Oh, that all looks so good. Alright, guys. So, Scorpio, to start off, we have decisions. Decisions are where you want to embark your new future. Left or right. Make a decision. What do you want to do? Okay, where you want to go? All right, that's what the Two of Wands is. Making a choice of what you want to do next, where you want to go next, where you headed next. Taking action, though. Taking action of what you're going to go do next, all right? The next step, basically, is to walk. You know, one thing is to think about what you're doing next. The next thing is to do it. Make the choice to do it, to take the action and get it done, okay, guys? So the Two of Wands talks about getting it done, making a choice of what you want between two things that you're passionate and creative about, well, you're very passionate about, and you need to pick one. Pick, you know, like the picture says, pick box number 1 or box number 2, all right? But you have to pick one and move forward within it and take action within it, okay, guys? That's the first card we got for Scorpios. The second card is a major arcana, the World. The World is the last card of the major arcanas, which is the completion of a cycle, okay? Which talks about ending a cycle and ready to start a new cycle. Get a sip of my coffee. All right, guys. Yeah. And taking everything you learned throughout your journey and putting it into play now, and, you know, standing in where you belong in the world, basically, you know, putting yourself in a position where you're at. And once again, Cancer got the same thing. Kudos, yeah, you know, Cancers and Scorpions, y'all finally closed a certain chapter in your life, and y'all ready to start a new journey, standing where you belong in the world. How you feel, your power within the world, all the lessons you learned, everything you've been through, putting it all into play and starting something new for yourself. Because with all endings, there's always a new beginning, okay, guys? The next card we got here is your intuition card, the Moon. The Moon is also a major arcana card, all right? And it talks about following your intuition and your hidden desires and your subconscious, basically. What's back there, what your inner emotions, and how you feel within, what you really want in your life, what you really desiring, what you really passionate about, well, emotional about, you know, what your feelings are really attached within. Those feelings that we don't show everybody, because the Moon talks about having these feelings within, you know what I mean, in a more discreet way, not open to everybody around us. All right, guys? And this talks about your emotions. This also can be a water sign. The card specifically is for Pisces. So this talks about really following your intuition. But it can talk about Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpions, okay? Scorpios. All right, guys? So this is, right now, this can be y'all also thinking about what's your inner desire, where you want to move on next, all right, Scorpio? Where you're moving forward, making a decision now that you've completed all your cycles, you're ready to move forward, and you have to make a decision, though, guys. You have to make a decision where you want to go next, all right? Where you're going next. And then after the Moon, we get the King of Cups. The King of Cups is like the most maturest, honest, purest, loving love of all, okay, guys? This is a master in love. This could be somebody carrying that energy, or you carrying that energy. You ready to love. Or this can also be a Cancer offering you this humongous cup of love because they're ready to, you know, love you. Or anybody. This can be somebody just offering you a cup of love because they're ready to really love you. They're ready to really commit into a relationship and ready to be the utmost person they can be. A nurturing. This also can be somebody that you can also be thinking about. You know, if you're in a relationship, the father of your kids. You know what I mean? Because the King of Cups talk about also father, and they're authoritative and the father figures. But this is the father figure in this is a mature love. You know, because the fathers do anything for their kids. You know what I mean? So this showing me that you're thinking about moving forward with the father of your kids. Okay, but it also can talk about somebody coming in offering you a cup of love, a mature love of cup, a mature, you know, the most maturest love of all. And it don't necessarily have to be Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Okay, they can just really be talking about, it could be any sign, tell you the truth, but you know, this could just be talking about now you're ready and somebody, you know, your hidden desires. And it could also be talking about you wanting to offer this cup of love to somebody. All right, somebody that you've been thinking about, you know, intuitively in your mind, in your life, or whatever, in the inner deep desires of your life in the nighttime. All right, but this is an offer of love. Okay, guys, so either you're giving this to somebody or somebody's coming in to give you this cup of love. All right, so I'm gonna pull out some clarifiers as I look at any more that I can see here. Well, the first clarifier we got is going to be for the Two of Wands, which is also a 2, which is also another 2. A 2 talks about partnership. Okay, guys, before I give you the clarifier, I want to mention that this talks about partnership or 2 of something. Okay, 2 decisions, 2 people, 2 partnership, 2 things you're 2 people you could be passionate about, and you have to make a choice of which one you're really in love with. Because here, for the clarifier for the 2 of Wands, is picking a choice in love. That's what you are choosing. This is a decision between 2 people. All right. The lovers talk about making choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments with the power of love, keeping your head and heart together in making the decision and being fully committed in the decision you make. All right. So whoever, now we're talking about 2 people. So we could be talking about a Scorpio and a Cancer. All right. We could also be talking about a fire sign, which can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right. But you do have the major arcana of the lovers. All right. This talks about 2 people. You're making a choice between 2 people. So the best advice I can give you if you're making a choice between 2 people is really use your head and heart and make sure that the person you choose is the person that's right for you and that you really are connected to and want to make that commitment and deepen that bond with. All right, guys? It's very important that you use your head and heart in these decisions and make sure that it's right for you. It's very important. All right. Our next clarifier we're going to have is for the world. For the world, we got the 8 of Michaels. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. So you don't want to be stuck in a situation. If you feel in one of these situations, you feel like you're stuck, all right? Like you're stuck in a relationship that you do not want to be in, guess what? Get out of it. You can make the choices to get out of that situation. You can make the choice also to get out of a 3-party situation, all right, guys? So don't feel like you're stuck. You can make the choices, all right? That's what 8 of Michaels is talking about. 8 of Michaels is talking, the 8 of Swords is talking about not feeling trapped, knowing that you can move forward and you can walk out of whatever, you know, you're not closed in nothing. If anything, that's just you mentally putting a cage around you, all right, guys? So get out your cage and don't feel like you're stuck in one situation. Make sure you're making the right situation for you using your head and heart, all right? Especially your heart, guys. Use the power of love to make this decision. So all I can say is because you have to make the right decision, it is going to be a complicated decision, all right? And, you know, the reason it's complicated because in one of these situations you feel stuck. So if you're feeling stuck, it's going to be a situation that's hard to get out of. And you need to learn that you're not stuck. You're not in a cage. Nobody owns you. You're nobody's property. All right. The only thing that's stopping you from moving out of that cage is your mind. So you need to walk freely out of the cage and start thinking about moving forward and making decisions that are best for you, that are best for your love life, and with the person that you're in love with the most. Okay. And make sure that person is good for you, though. Okay, guys. The next clarifier card we're going to take out is for the moon. For the moon, we got the fourth Ariel. When you give up, when you give, sorry. When you give, you also receive, all right? Be in resistance to change, extreme in how you save or spend money. So this is talking about your resources, or also opening up, okay? Since this talking about relationship, it's not talking about resources. I'm going to be clear with you. This is mostly talking about giving and taking in a relationship emotionally. All right. It's under the moon. So this is your inner feelings about being more balanced and opening up. Maybe the King of Cups finally opening up, or maybe you're opening up to them. All right, guys. And you're finally, basically, if by any chance you've been feeling like you've been closed off to people emotionally, now is the time to open up and really use your head and heart to, you know, follow your intuition, okay, guys, about your feelings, about the love, what you really want, and what's good for you and what's not. And being balanced on your emotions. I always tell people this for some reason, because the for Ariel can be somebody that, you know, is saving money or just being wasteful with their money. But it can also talk about somebody being closed off with their emotions and then being open. So you want to find balance. And since we are talking about a lot of emotions here, I'm gonna assume, all right, because this is a general reading, but I'm gonna assume that this is talking about being balanced with your emotions in whatever relationship you want, okay? That means whoever you decide to choose, make sure you're balanced out those emotions. Make sure you're getting what you put into. Make sure that they're giving you what you deserve back, or that you're giving them what they deserve back. So somebody's showing the ultimate love to you. You know what I mean? You want to show them that ultimate love if it's meant for you, if that's what you want. If somebody's treating you, they're nurturing you and spoiling you, well, you want to give back. You know, you don't want to just take and not be able to give back, but you need to give back. And that's what the four Ariel's talking about, whether it's finances, love, with your family. What you give, you will receive back. What you receive is in return of what you've given out. Okay, guys? I cannot stress that more. You want to put in or what you expect back. So if you're going to put in 25% in a relationship, that's all you're going to get back. If you put in 100% in a relationship, you're going to get 100%. So whether it's, like I said, I'm going to keep it general. Whether it's work, family, friends, love, whatever you give, you will receive back. So if you're not giving enough, you're not going to get enough. If you're not, you know what I mean? And that's where the balance comes in. Whoever you choose with the lovers and the decision card you got, whoever you choose in this scenario, okay? Whoever you decide to choose, you have to make sure that the emotions are balanced, that this person is going to give you what you give them, that it's going to be a give-or-take relationship, not a give, or a take, okay, guys? That's very important about using your head and heart also, all right? So you want to stay balanced. You want to try to stay balanced as much as you can in your emotions, in your finances. Whatever relationship you're entering, it has to be an equal balance between both of y'all. Financially, emotionally, and physically, okay, guys? That's what that card means. So make sure that nobody's giving too much or taking too much. And it can also talk about being open with your emotions and being closed off. So if you really care about somebody and you want to move forward with somebody, you need to open up those emotions. All right, guys? For my last clarifier, we're going to have the King of Cups. And for the King of Cups, we got the Five of Ariel. You needn't not go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. If you think negative, you will receive negative outcomes. So if you think positive, you will receive positive outcomes. And you don't have to be alone. You know what I mean? In other words, you can be in a partnership, you can be in a relationship. Just keep it balanced and Know you're loved and supported out here. Um, Sometimes the Five of Cards talking about people making you feel like you're left out in the cold by yourself, like you're dealing with all this stuff by yourself, but you're really not. All right. And it's under the King of Cups. So hopefully when they come offer you this cup of love, you don't make somebody feel like they're left out in the cold. Or, you know, when you offer your cup, you don't get that same feeling, all right? And if you do, just know that it's okay. You got people that love you and support you regardless of you being able to pursue something. But that's why it's so important for Scorpios to make a real head and heart decision, okay, guys? This is you. You know, I mean, this is you with your inner desires, your intuition, okay? And you need to follow your intuition, because especially when it comes to this King of Cups, all right? Like I said, it can be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but it can be any other sign, you know what I mean? It don't necessarily has to be them. It could just be somebody carrying this energy of full love, and you just got to trust your intuition and know if that's the person for you, and making the right decision between whatever two people you're making the decision from, and that the person you do choose is of the highest love and the most mature love, and is balanced, and they're open to you, and they're willing to give as much as they're willing to receive, okay, guys? So that's pretty much what I have for Scorpios right now. Once again, Scorpios, you ended a cycle, okay? And it's good that you completed a cycle, all right? And you're probably now out and about. Maybe, you know, I say the world card, but your clarifier was you wasn't seeing clearly back then, and now you're realizing that you can do whatever you want, and you're not locked up and you're not in a cage. So kudos to you if you close that cycle of thinking, of being, it's like kind of like a victim mentality, tell you the truth, or feeling closed in or caged in, all right? And once you release that, you close out the cycle, okay? The cycle automatically, psh, poof, be gone. And you can start fresh with more balance, more give and take. And that's what you need in a relationship, especially if you've been going with one person that's been making you feel like you're in a cage, and then, you know, you don't have to feel like you're stuck. You can make the decision to get out of that situation and enter a new one. But it's all up to you, all right? So as always, follow your own intuition in any situation. All right, Cancer? As always, I love and respect who you are in this world. If this don't resonate with you, you can always check your moon. Yeah, your moon and rising signs too. But don't forget to subscribe. All right, guys? Namaste.